Alright, so I wanted to give a little update about how things are going here at the Adventureland work camping job. I do have to apologize for the background noise. I've got two fans going. I've got my O2 Cool fan blowing right on me, and then I've got the Fantastic fan sucking the air out with my door cracked. So I got a nice flow-through breeze going here. If I shut those fans off, it's just instant sweaty, hot. So it's actually pretty comfortable. It's still hot, but it's bearable with these fans going. So once again, I apologize for the background noise. What I really wanted to touch on in this video, more so than an update on the job here at Adventureland, I've already stated in a past video my initial thoughts and review on this job. It's not for me. It's really geared towards retired people that have an income, retirement fund, pension, something like that, and they're just here for the free camp spot and working, 4 or 5 hours a day. For me to try to come here and actually get some savings generated, it's not going to work out. So I've already decided to be out of here by the end of the month, probably around the 4th of July. I left you guys in the last video enjoying a day off. I really had a good time as a guest in the park on my day off. Kind of left a little bit of a cliffhanger about riding the monster roller coaster. I didn't do it that day. I went back on my next day off, which was just a couple days ago, and rode the ride, had a good time. It's a pretty amazing roller coaster. Then I went back with my camera gear and they weren't having it. They asked me to leave the ride. They said no cameras, no filming. Got in a little bit of an argument with the supervisor there, and it hasn't threatened my job at all. But there's just a lot of little things about this job here that just do not coincide with my freedom lifestyle thinking. This video is not going to be about that. What this video is going to be about is about the overall experience. The job, the campground, that scenario, I covered that in the video, my initial thoughts on Adventureland work camping job. You can check that video out to see what I said about the job. I actually do have good things to say about the way it's set up. It's just not for me. And I would actually recommend this job to certain types of people, that this could be a very good gig for them, but not for me. And what I really wanted to talk about in this video is what's brought me to that conclusion. And what this whole experience has provided for me is a lot of reflection. I kind of realized while I'm here is somewhere along the line I got really caught up in this whole pursuing work camping jobs. And my whole setup here with this van, the way it's set up, I have everything I need: solar power, fridge, I've got everything I need, mobile internet. I'm able to post these videos almost anywhere I am, and somehow I got on this kick that I really felt that I needed a job that provides a campsite. And although there are some perks to that, I still will probably be doing the sugar beet harvest in Amazon. Those are much more short-term and higher paying, and but really for those, it's not about. The campsite is a convenience, especially when you're working a lot. Having that shower there and not having to go to a gym or something and shower there, it's a nice convenience. I think I just convinced myself that that was something that I needed. And having the time here and some of the kind of negative things that were going on with the job really reminded me of what I initially set out to do, and that's live a free, simple lifestyle that would allow me to really thrive and be happy. And for me, I did not experience a lot of happiness in my past, being bound down by a lot of possessions and long-term commitments with jobs. That works out great for a lot of people, but not for me. I'm discovering things about myself personally, and for me to be healthy and happy, I know I'm learning things that I know about myself that I need to do for myself. And this experience has not provided me, this experience at Adventureland has not provided me with the money that I really need, but it's provided me with some lessons. And in those lessons there's been some growth. And that's what I'm going to leave here with. So this isn't a total waste. It wasn't a total waste of gas and time coming out here. I am actually able to make some money. I'm working a lot of extra hours. I'm basically working from opening till close, 6 days a week. Couple days here and there I'm just doing my normal AM shift just to have time to get things done and document. So overall, I think what I'm going to be leaving here with is a little bit more confidence and I've kind of rediscovered that initial courage that I had to build up to initially hit the road and make that transition into this van life thing. So I really kind of feel like I'm getting back to my roots in a way, and I'm not convinced that these work camping jobs that include a campsite are the best choice for me. There are a couple of them that are good. I still think that I'll be doing the sugar beet harvest and Amazon's Camper Force for at least a couple to a few years in the future from here on out. They're just good money makers for the time frame they are and the time of year they are. It really works out well for me, and I know that because I experienced them. I got out there and I said, well, these jobs are out there, I'm going to try it out. I don't have to go on by anyone's word. I know from my personal experience. And that's something that I need to remember, that the best things that I've experienced with this whole journey out here being on the road are the things where I really didn't know if it was going to work out. And I went out and I tried it, and I had this experience that taught me something. I learned something, and it's something that I can carry with me that's going to allow me to experience bigger and better things down the road. And that's what this journey is turning into for me. You know, I use this slogan, follow your dreams, and I stick with that because they're just dreams. It's not a set goal. It's not a defined plan that I have that's structured, that this is where I want to be at this point in time. It's just this loose idea and belief that I can build up the personal confidence and have the courage to get out there and do what I believe is going to make me happy, and not care about what anyone thinks, and not care about failing and making mistakes. It's just about the experience and learning and gaining something from those experiences. And I've been in a very kind of emotional state the last week, and it's been hard for me to express myself. I really wanted to do some further documenting and share this with you guys, but it's taken me a good week to really think about what's been going on and where I'm at. And for a while there, I felt really stuck, and I was starting to get down and unhappy. And I just had this awakening and realized that, like, I'm not stuck. I built this and set this up so I don't have to be stuck. I can take off at any time, show up anywhere, and stealth urban camp, sleep where I need to. I don't need this campsite with all these fancy amenities. Yeah, they're nice and it's comfortable, but I don't need that. And it's actually all those comforts and amenities that lured me here that are making me feel stuck. It's actually been a very great experience, even though I don't want to continue to be here. What I've gained here is going to push and motivate me into a bigger and better thing. So I'm really feeling good about it. And like I said, by the end of the month, I'm going to go ahead and make the journey over to Jackson, Wyoming. It's about 1,000 miles from here. I want to wait another few weeks because I'm just going to work opening till close, get as many double shifts and as many extra hours as I can, get my finances where I'm comfortable, and just go ahead and make that move over there. So I don't have anything lined up in Jackson, Wyoming. I'm not going to line anything up. I'm just going to show up. Financially, I'm going to have enough money to get by for a little while, at least a month if I wanted to, but I really believe that within a week I'll be able to find work. I'll be able to find much higher paying work, and I'll be in an area, the climate is much better. It's got a beauty that I just love. I visited there last September, and I just really felt the connection to the place. So I'm really excited about that next step. In the next few weeks, I'm just going to buckle down, like I said, and work as many hours as I can. So I'm going to try to document everything that leads up to that, and then we'll be back on the road, and it should be lots of fun. And one of the main reasons for me sharing this is I just don't want to show all the good stuff. There's a lot of great things about this lifestyle and the adventures and the experiences, but there's sometimes for me, just this last whole week, I was really kind of in a funk and kind of getting overtaken by old fears and losing sight of the dream. And I just have this renewed sense of motivation, and I'm just ready to get back to my roots and realize that the way I set up this van, I have the freedom to do what I want, when I want, and I feel like that I'm doing it in a responsible enough way to really ensure that things are just going to be okay. Things are going to work out, and I'm going to go with that. So if anything, guys, I just really hope that this is just a reminder for anyone out there that whatever you're going through that's keeping you from being in a place to where you feel you could be happier, if you're bound by any type of fears or anything, you just have to remember that sometimes it's just doing it. It's just saying, you know what, I don't care what can go wrong, I know what can go right, and just stick to what you believe can go right, and those fears will start to dissolve away. And that's what I've done, and I really feel so much better about moving on from here than I did just a week ago. So I'm going to keep you guys posted, and you know what, I'm going to get footage of that monster roller coaster. You'll see Adventureland. I will film that ride. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope everyone is doing good out there, and we'll be checking in real soon. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.